Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Prestior, and this is Limbus Company. Let's dive right in. Let's see. We are still doing the unchanging. Alright, keep resuming this. So we've been exploring. I can't zoom out for some reason. Alright, whatever. We're going this way. We've entered the space. The same thing as the other thing? I can't tell. Alright. Blossoming League of 9 Literatures. Alright. Yeah, I think we read this before. Alright. Alright, I have to bring you along. Who do I want to bring? Sure, we'll do that. Yeah, that works. I don't remember what I sent last time.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
They are all focusing on one target. Dominating. Good.
순식간에 끝내줘.
Well, you get to see Yi Sing be used.
대성공이야. 카론 신나. 노래 부를까?
Alright, I'm glad I went with slashing damage, because that seems to be working rather well here. I am, level 40, which is not the level I should be for this particular part of the game.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
So that's okay.
콩 한 방 먹였어.
Alright, just keeps going. An event. Same thing as before. A broken K-core drone is tumbling on the floor. I can only revive centers where I can see the star, so in the meantime, we might be able to find an ampule to use if we search for it. Yeah, sure, rummage with the drone. A center good at searching should be able to help. Alright, gluttony. Wow, look at those values. Seriously? You are okay. But, alright, well I do have nearly maxed out sanity, so this is... Let's see, my analysis does tell me that the task will be relatively easy. Good luck. Okay, good. Several wounds were left on Faust's hands while rummaging through the wreckage. Fortunately, we were able to find a small ampule in it. After going through that trouble, the other center sighed at the ultimately pointless haul. We had to leave the room with my promise that I'll turn the clock for them next time. Select identity takes 10 damage, and you get a small ampule. At the start of the turn, allies under 40% HP heal 100% of max HP once per floor. That's rather nice. I'd rather not be in a situation where such a thing is happening, but it's still rather nice. The centers are doing their best to play their roles, as awkward as it may be, visited by sights of flowers and chirps of birds. The League of 9 was filled with joy and warmth, even if it had become colorless. Alright, we'll keep to this team. The damage is not a big deal. Faust is one of the characters that can actually heal with their EGOs, so it's not something I'm that concerned about. Also, 10 damage is not a lot.
너희를 부른 건 말이야. 이번에
You see, I called you this time because
내가 만든 흥미로운 것을 보여주고 싶었어.
I've made something interesting that I like to show. Ahem.
영지, 이게 뭐야?
Young-ji, what is this?
덧없이 지는 것이 세상에는 너무 많지 않아?
There's simply too many transient things that wilt all too soon, don't you think?
나비는 그저 가볍게 날아오르고자 했을 뿐인데 그 죄로 영영 삶을 떠나버려야 되는 건 너무 안타깝지 않은가 싶어서.
The butterfly only wanted to lightly flutter, but to be punished with death for that crime, that felt too unfortunate.
설마 죽은 것을 되살린 거야? 그런 기술은 머리에서 조약적으로 금기된.
Did you bring it back from the dead? I thought that kind of technology was forbidden by the Heads Treaty.
아니요. 사체는 그대로이나 무언가 더 씌워졌구려.
It is no such case. Although the carcass remains inanimate, something has overridden it.
맞아. 정확히 말하면 유리창이야.
That's right. To be exact, it's the glass window.
창 안에서 나비는 이제 자유로워질 수 있는 거지.
The butterfly can now be free within it.
연못을 건너려다 날개가 젖어버려도 소나기에 잡혀 가루로 부서져도 꽃을 찾지 못해 메말라 가더라도
Even if its wings dampen while trying to cross the pond, are gripped in somebody's hands and crumble to dust, or dry out due to the lack of flowers.
나비는 멈추지 않을 거야. 그러다가 마침내 먼 훗날엔
The butterfly won't stop, and eventually in the distant future,
바다까지 건너게 되는 것이겠네요.
it'll make it across the sea.
그렇게 되면 나비는 바다조차도 무섭지 않게 되는 걸까요?
If that happens, will the butterfly no longer be afraid of the sea?
엄청나네 영지. 이 기술 정도의 수준이라면 활용이 무궁무진하겠어.
Splendid, Youngji. This level of technology could have numerous applications.
영지, 정말 이 기술 낭소리만을 위해 만든 거 맞아?
Youngji, are you sure you really made this just for the conference?
그게 무슨 말이야?
What do you mean by that?
각자의 생업에서 일을 마치고 시간을 짬짬이 내어 취미 삼아 만든 기술을 서로에게 보여주며 감상을 나누는 것.
A gathering where we show technology we've created as a hobby in our free time after returning from a day's work, sharing our thoughts.
그것이 우리 구인회가 가지는 낭수로의 의의이자 낭만 아니었어?
Wasn't that the significance and appeal of the Illuminators Conference our league had?
그런데 이 기술은 단순히 취미로 만든 것이 아닌 것 같은데?
But this, it doesn't look like a simple hobby horse to me.
너 설마 아직 그때 일 때문에?
Are you still not over what happened then?
동백은 그렇게 보는구나.
That's how you see it, Dombek.
너의 견해도 궁금한데 이상?
I'd like to know what you think as well, Yisang.
동랑의 말대로 이건 위대한 첫 발견이라 하여도 과언은 아니오.
As Dongrong rightfully assessed, this is nothing short of a great first discovery.
허나
Alas,
유리창에 성에가 낀다면
if frost were to form on the glass window,
비친 대상도 똑같이 흐릿하게 보일 것이오.
it will blur the reflected image all the same.
따라서 유리창의 창살은 더 튼튼하고 반듯하게 만들어져야 할 테요.
As such, the frame of this glass window will need to be made firmer and straighter.
아, 이상. 너는 고작 한 번 보았을 뿐인데도 이것의 본질까지 꿰뚫고 있구나.
Yisang, you managed to see through its essence from just a single glance.
그런데 나한테는 도무지 방도가 떠오르지 않으니 이렇게 하는 게 어떨까?
But personally, I can't seem to think of a way. So how about this instead?
이상. 너만의 방식으로 다시 만들어 보는 거야.
Yisang, try recreating it in your own way.
나의 방식.
My own way.
맞아. 다음 낭수회 때 말이야.
That's right. By the next conference.
내가 유리창 같은 가치 있는 기술을 다루어도 괜찮은 것이오.
Is it truly okay for me to handle a technology as valuable as the glass window?
그게 아니야. 가치가 있기에 제안하는 거지.
You got it wrong. I'm making this suggestion because it's valuable. And now we go murder Honglu.
늦으면 내피랑 먼저 갈
Tears.
거야.
Alright. What do we got going on here? Good, good, good. Dead.
깔끔하게.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어. 적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
순식간에 끝내줘. 너, 맛.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한걸?
부서진 홍차잎 같군요.
야호. 이기는 편,
무슨
우리
맛일까?
편.
쓰러졌다.
보냈고.
내피가
Alright, more of you guys.
배고팠어. 잘 됐다. 그치?
Yiseng is taking a little bit of a beating. You know what? We'll go ahead and pop this to get everyone topped off a bit.
깔끔하게. 이 전투는 승리할 거예요. 예측대로고. 부서진 홍차잎 더 이상 얻은 정보는 없군요.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Alright, that got everyone healed up a bit.
깔끔하게. 관찰을 끝났습니다.
쓰러졌고.
There we go. Notice those guys didn't have any stagger. So I'm a little curious about this thing, so that's why I'm tagging it. Actually, other question. Alright, that's what it's doing. Okay. It's filled with K-core ampules. Oh, good for us. Hey Dante, can't we take at least one of those? Negative. The ampule injector is only in this room, so it will not be possible to use them outside of this place. What will we do? I don't need to use an ampule. But I'm going to use it anyway just to see what happens. Low warnings are written on the ampules. Skimming through the glass bottles, I can see tiny notices attached to them. However, the text was too dense to read properly. Missing parts, insufficient, stop. I have no idea what this is saying. Manager Esquire. It would appear that this device has two modes, single and group. It certainly looks like it's up to me to choose. What will we do? Okay. Heal the one that's in the worst state. Affected target looked like the center in the sorriest state, so we stood them at the injector and pressed the single buttons. The center seems to have gotten much better. Okay. I think everyone was at full health, so it didn't do anything. The centers are doing their blood. Yeah, we're already reading all that. So straight into this.
제가 앞에 서줘.
좋아. 얼른
These
끝내고
guys
밥 먹으러 가자고.
순식간에 끝내죠.
They're vulnerable to slashing, so.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
예측대로.
Take normal from everything else, so.
보냈고.
야호. 이기는 편,
무슨
우리
맛일까?
편.
조치는 낙역하오.
야호.
따끔하게.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
이제 쓸만해졌고.
Right, still going. Are these eggs? Please be careful, it might be an abnormality. Come to think of it, I was told that the underground lab K core setup also manages eggs from L core branch. Whoa, hey, is this thing twitching? As the center observed, an egg begins to move. What will we do? Touch the egg. Considering our experiences with receiving gifts from abnormalities, we might just be able to get something to help with exploring the dungeon here. But someone else agreed. Let's see. Alright, so this one I just need 2 successes. I'm just seeing what my other options are. This one I need only 1. This one I need 2 out of 3. That one I need 2 out of 2. So the question is, which one do I feel that is well within that range? I mean, Yiseng is at 45, so he only needs 1 success. Good to go. Whoa. Yiseng touched the egg, it started glowing. Soon afterwards, it hardened and turned into a uniquely shaped gem. This looks worth taking. Yiseng seemed rather tired, but there wasn't anything off about the body as far as we can see. We left the place with the gem in our possession. Alright, loses 10 sanity, get the piece of crumbled egg.
육회를 맞이했어.
I do like that we actually have a chance of passing these, unlike the previous dungeon we did. On the first turn of each encounter, gain 2 EGO resources of a random affinity in possession. That's good. Anything that allows us to bulk up on that stuff. Alright, Yongji demonstrated the glass window, his new invention, to his fellow members. Some were astonished, while some show concern. Shades of change were slowly beginning to cast over the league.
맛있는 경험을 기대하지. 화기애애했네요.
It looks like the group was at peace.
잠깐 동안은 좋았어요. 꼭 여행이라도 온 것처럼. 고향을 버리고 새로운 곳을 찾아 떠나오면 모든 게 괜찮아질 줄 알았는데.
Things were good for a short while. It was as though we were on a trip. We thought everything would be fine after leaving our hometown for this new place, but alas.
결국 어디든 간에 사람 사는 곳은 똑같더라고요.
At the end of the day, human societies weren't so different from each other.
오늘 장에 가서 수상한 걸 보았다.
Today, I saw something suspicious at the market.
정말 궁금한데 뭔데 상어?
Now that intrigues me. What is it, Sanghyo?
이 발명품 감룡 네가 구인회에서 만들었던 것이 아닌가?
This invention. Wasn't this your work at the League of Nine, Gapriong?
맞아. 그런데 뭔 시장까지 탐방을 돌고 그래? 신뢰와 믿음으로 똘똘 뭉쳤던 우리 구인회 아니었나?
It is, but I mean, there's no need to scour markets and all that, right? It's trust and faith that binds us together, isn't it?
구인회 9구유를 잊었나 보군.
You must have forgotten the League's 9 laws.
구. 멋지군.
LNL. Fascinating.
요슈 씨, 대본에 없는 말하면 큰일 나요.
Ryoshu, you aren't supposed to say things that aren't in the script.
알아. 달달 외우게 시켰는데 그걸 까먹겠냐?
I know. They made me memorize every word of it. You think I'll forget?
구인의 내부로부터 만든 어떠한 기술도 외부에 유통하지 않는다. 특히 돈 냄새에 물들지 않도록.
No technology made within the league shall be distributed outside. We be particularly careful not to be tainted with the smell of money.
그런데 엿새 안에 연구실 방세를 내지 않으면 모조리 차압한다는데 그럼 뭐 어떻게 할까?
But we've been told that our property will be seized if we don't pay the rent for the laboratory within the next 6 days. What are we supposed to do?
뭐라도 해야 할 거 아니야. 우리가 공장에서 버는 돈으로는 입에 풀칠이나 겨우 하는 판인데.
We've got to do something about it. The money we earn at the factory could only barely keep us fed.
연구를 하고 싶다는 일념으로 빈털터리 몸만 갖고 S사에서 건너온 우리가 대체 뭔 돈을 내서 방세를 내냐고.
We got here from Escort's district, taking nothing but passion for research with us. Tell me how else we're going to pay the rent.
틀린 말은 아니다. 우리에게 과세가 유독 더 부과되는 것도 S사에서 넘어왔다는 딱지 탓이지.
That's a valid point. Taxes are heavier on us because we migrated from another district.
사실상 우리가 정기적으로 낼 수 없는 액수를 그들은 요구하고 있다.
They're demanding a fee we can't afford to pay regularly.
돈은 내가 지불할 수 있어. 그러니 이 일은 그냥 묻어두지 않겠나.
I can pay that. So I suggest we put this matter to rest.
잠깐, 나는 왜 처음 듣는 말이야? 차압이라니. 너도 알고 있었어, 영재? 네 입으로 직접 말해.
Wait, why haven't I been told about this before? Seized? Did you know all along, Youngji? I want to hear it from you directly.
흥분한 건 알겠지만 영지 형에게는 말을 가려서 하도록, 동백.
I understand that you're upset, but be mindful of what you say to brother Youngji, Dongbek.
나는 괜찮아, 상어.
I'm fine, Sengho.
동백, 해결되면 바로 말하려고 했어. 구인의 일이라면 제일 먼저 길길이 날뛰는 게 너일 것 같아서.
Dongbek, I was planning to tell you once it had been dealt with. I figured you'd be the first to get furious about matters concerning the League.
그리고 이상, 그렇게 해준다니 너무 고맙지만 어떻게 그래?
And Yi Sang, while I sincerely appreciate your offer, I couldn't possibly take it.
괜찮소. 쌓아보아야 덧없으니 부디 구인을 위해 써주시오.
It bothers me not, for accumulating wealth has no meaning to me. I urge you to spend it for the League's sake.
응? 잠깐, 이성 씨 그렇게 부자였어요?
What? Wait, Yi Sang, you were that rich?
자기 대사는 잘 외워야 하지 않겠어요?
You might want to do better at remembering your part, yes?
또다시 적들이 공격해 올 텐데요.
The enemies will start attacking again, you know.
종이에 뻔히 적힌 것도 제대로 못 읽는 띨빵이가 여기 있었네.
Look who's fooling around like an oaf, failing what's as easy as reading words on a paper. Thanks, Ishmael.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Luckily, this is
조금만
actually not
기다려줄게.
that big of a deal.
순식간에 끝내죠. 관찰을
Ineffective against slashing. Oh, this will be fun.
끝났습니다. 제가 묻었네요.
완벽한
At least Ishmael's cleaning up her mess.
시원한걸?
예측대로.
Alright, fatal against
야호.
piercing.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
무슨 맛일까?
고개 검.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
부서진 홍채 더 이상 얻을 정보는 없군요.
Alright. So I believe this is a safe room. Progress has been saved. Okay. Obviously we have this coming up ahead, but we'll save that for next time. I forgot to do this. I was going to actually do this at the end of the video, but forgot about it, and good thing I stopped myself. So, I did get a previous EGO for a different character, but I don't use them, so I'm about to get another EGO from this Bon Voyage thing. So receive all.
기록은 끝났습니다.
It's now written. All that remains is something.
그대를 자유케 하는 것.
Teth rank 9-2. It is now written. All that remains is to set you free. All right, let's take a look at that since we have the time. So this is a... Okay, it is... Okay, so this will be a replacement for Hex Nail if we were to use it. A little thread spin. Thread spin. We'll see what things do from there. On heads with a Lust Affinity skill, inflict burn on target 6 times per turn. It only uses 3 green, 1 orange, and 1 blue, or navy blue. Before attack at 4+, highest Lust A resonance, attack weight +1, inflicts burn, converts 2 burn on target to defense down up to max 10. How does this compare to Hex Nail? Hex Nail does Pierce Fragility, Envy Fragility, Curse, which is gain the following, reduce this effect's count by 1. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't think we're using a lot of green anymore, so I kind of want to use that. So yeah, I might swap this. In which case, if I were to use this, I'll need to thread spin it, which I'll need to do this first. That's not what I wanted at all.
잠시 머리를 식히기 위한 티타임은
What
업무
we want to
효율을
use is
고려했을 때
these.
가장 현명한 판단이죠. 이쪽에서 주문을 받아드리겠습니다.
Only 2 Faust. Alright. Use this on Faust. Perfect.
잠시 머리
There we go. So we can replace this with that. I don't think I'll be able to use it in the dungeon though, because I've already set my stuff for that. I know they've been talking about being able to swap things in dungeons because you can put yourself into an unwinnable situation because of how, you know, weaknesses and ineffective works. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm the Depressed Hero. This was Limbus Company. I'll see you guys next time.